Welcome back to Mainframe. This is John. Today we're going to continue on with Myth Survival. We're going to finish building our base, or actually do some construction on our base. We're going to move it along from where it was at. For those of you who haven't watched the previous video, we've constructed a base. I've got a house set up, but we need supplies and also have an idea on how to close that stairwell going up. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let me close all these back apps. And away we go. So let me know if the sound is all right. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. All right, so it's actually getting dark. I've been playing around with some ideas I'll show you in a minute. Let me do this real quick. We're going to... Yeah. We need a flashlight. Hey, John. Hey, Anarchist. Both of you at the same time. I don't know if I can handle that. All right, so for those of you who haven't seen, this is what we've done. I went ahead, finished making the bed. Got some furniture, got my laptop so I can actually play online from bed. I got my decorations up. Got a fire going, got my workbench. We still need to get some other stuff assembled. Got my rifle bench. Haven't done anything with that yet. Went ahead and set up the living room. Got a 55-inch TV on sale. It was $3.90 free. And what I'm doing up here, nothing, absolutely nothing in the menu of construction will actually help me do this. But I've come up with some oddball way to fix it. These will stand wherever I put them. So, except for that one, of course, I pushed it with the other log. But I'm going to build a wall with that, and it doesn't knock over. And it supports it. So what I'm going to do is build a roof over this with these containers. But it's already too late, so I'm going to go ahead and crash for the night. Make sure the house is secure. Yeah. Turn that off. And let's see, what time is it? Let's give ourselves 13 hours. You like that? Yeah, for America. America. All right, so what do we have to eat? Tomatoes. Actually, it looks like peaches or some kind of fruit thing. And I don't have anything to drink, but I can have a double up on that. It does give me some fluids. Helps with the hydration. All right, so the cool thing about this is this gives off some light, but we're going to have to double up on the light. And I actually was thinking about actually putting in a real flooring in here, because I noticed that when it rained, and I was doing some other stuff, this whole area gets wet because it's wide open. And I think got a little wet in this corner, but we'll see. All right, so enough of that. We need supplies. So let me bring down my revolver, and I'm going to swap that for the pistol. Make sure I got ammo. Yeah, we got some ammo there. Only got 13 rounds on that one. So I'm almost out of propane. I got a little bit of a propane. And I got 14 rounds in the shoddy. So we need to hit some bakes. I'm thinking about putting a sniper perch up there. But we need crates is what we need. And because it's an item I don't normally look for, I have to find out which objects are able to be moved around here. Nope, not that one. Some are props and some are actually can be moved. Nope, nope, nope. So I went to one of the abandoned military checkpoints, and I found a couple there. I don't think there's going to be a whole bunch of them that can be moved, but the ones that can, I'm taking. See, none of these. No reaction. So we're going to check out. I don't know if I want to do the tunnel yet. I need my ammo for the bases. Check up there. And that's Willie, in case everybody's wondering. Yep. None of this stuff. All right, but let me check to see what's in this suitcase. Nothing. All right. Yeah, I suspected that none of this stuff would be moved, be able to be moved. Did I ever check in here? Nope, nope, nope. Take the trash with me. That's what I want. Those would be cool, but nope, nope, nope. Don't want to get involved in these two houses yet, but there's probably ammo in there. All right, let's go. We're gonna see whatever can be moved is being moved. Bring it in close. Right, scratching my new paint job. Using my Jedi control. Look at that. It has a mind of its own now. That's going to float away. It does that. It's still doing it. All right, let's look around. I don't want that yet. We already checked that, right? Some of the stuff left behind. I need the mask. You know, I don't even want to think about that one. I heard that there's physical copies are going to end in 2027. I don't know when in 2027. So yeah, that's going to be a pain in the. But even before then, if you want to get yourself a case, they'll charge you the $100. You get the case, but it'll have a code in there. Take that. You'll have a key. So basically, you're buying a case to have on your collection. Inside the case would be a key for the game. I mean, it doesn't affect me. I'm a Steam player, so I download, all my content, really. But I PlayStation guys are gamers, and I support them. So for the longest time, I resisted, but I just don't have the time to run around. Well, yeah, I don't want to collect a bunch of useless stuff. I mean, that's a good idea, but right at that point, that suitcase is going to take up space. What I'm looking for are large crates, and I found some down at that base down there. I figured this base might have some. But we're going to hit all the different known locations. I mean, I know there's some down there because I left some. And we're just going to see if some of these could be moved. Then we're going to do a little bit of the story. We're actually going to go on some missions. Let's get in here. Yeah, see, like, this can be taken. What else is that? I don't want the chair. We're taking that. Can't take that. Can't take that. Open this up. Nothing. I think we cleared all these out. Yeah. See, this is there's the other chainsaw. Good, we're gonna need that. Remember, I came in here the other day. What's that? I have that. Hold on. We got Molotovs. We're gonna need those. I mean, I could put the scrap in there and that. And that. I mean, it's a good idea. What about this? This one's full, so we're grabbing that. Like that. You know what? Give me that. Give me that. That. And I'm going to organize them. But we're looking for supplies. Explosives. That. Do that. I don't know why I grabbed it. It was there. Grab the food. I thought about using these. I'll take it anyway. The barrels were, the crates were really good for that. A little perturbed. That's my new one. What happened to my old one? I haven't stored it anywhere. Maybe I didn't. Well, this one, I need that. Matches. That. Keep that. Grab the other one. I'm gonna grab that. Let's see what's in here. Oh, you know what? I haven't. Let's see if I can. Let it finish moving. Let's go ahead and do this. At 100%. E. H. Okay. F is flashlight. E. P. See, lockpick's on. Anyway, I'm taking it with me. We never got into this one. I have a crowbar at home. What else? Yeah, that one. Yeah, we have a crowbar at home. All right. We'll make this thing fit. I don't know if it's bad. Wait a minute. Right. What was it? In there. In there. The other side. Is it bad? It has a percentage on. Oh, where'd it go? Huh, and that's strange. Am I imagining things? All right, let's just go. Is it in a different location? You? No. You? No. You? No. I guess the meat is gone now. Yep, it was so rancid, it vaporized. You know, it's hard to get good, bad meat these days. This, taking it with me. I know I can't get all of this on this truck, but we're going to have a pile of stuff so I can come back and get it. I want to get those 2 crates at the other location first. That way, I can part way get what I need done. Now I got to, hold on. I keep forgetting. This one. You're coming with me. Because we're going to have immediate use for that. Love how it changes colors. All right, we'll be back for this in a minute. I might have to get into a firefight with some bandits to get my crates. As a matter of fact, I think I know for a fact I have to. So I'm going to save before we engage with them. Yeah, the Raiders do have crates, John. That's what I'm going to go. We're going to battle with them to get it. There's a couple left here that I want. I might just grab the trailer for the hell of it. But let's take care of these guys first. I know they Oh, you just did not. You did not just do that. Really? Damn it. And the jack is all the way at home. Unless it's... All right, first things first. Let's take these guys out. And we'll get the crates. We'll run back. I think there's a jack inside one of the lockers I grabbed. I think I had one on the truck. One, two. The third guy. I didn't save, so if I die, I have to start all over again. There he is. He's pretty oblivious. Not even broccoli. They used to at least give you some broccoli. Broccoli. We got some apples. Where's the other guy at? Over there. Oh, this one has some ammo. I'll take that. I don't need that. Not yet, anyway. All right, so I was here yesterday stacking crates, see? Yeah, I know I did. I know I dropped them. That's what I was saying. I'm going to run back. First, I'm going to grab these crates, put them by the truck, run back, and go grab the jack out of the locker. You know, I can't believe it. You know, I hit a pebble and it rolled over. I wrecked my suspension, scratched the paint, messed up my alignment. All right, see, so I'm going to use these giant Lego blocks on top of the base. See, let me just walk around, see what else. What else is able to be grabbed? I was kind of trying to do this yesterday in the dark. I didn't want to use my batteries. Want that. Grabbing that just because it's there. That's why. Grab the other one. I mean, I like how the dev has used these truck roll bars as truck stop. Yeah, I'm gonna go back, get the jack it up, attach this. I can put stuff in here. All right, let's see how long my stamina lasts. I haven't checked that for crates. I haven't checked the house for crates. I haven't checked the high school for stuff. Or the main Marauder base, which I plan on hitting today. But I do want to get some housekeeping done back at the base. And keep an eye out for propane, because I've got like hardly anything left. And no stamina. Let's see where we at. Let's take a break here. Candy bar. All right, so what do I have? I have 2 apples. I call this tuna. Tomatoes. Canned fruit. What is that? Tomatoes. Whatever. Oh, shit. We're going to have to do this all in a mist event. Remember when I first played this, I got caught out in the open in a mist event. And I ended up trying to find a place that, it was at night, didn't have a flashlight. And I ended up running into the hills and found a small pile of trees to sleep behind. Survived the night. Now I gotta figure out which one it is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't want to revive because then I'll lose my supplies. Ah. Well, at least my truck won't be flipped over, and I should have saved. All right, I'm going to do things a little differently, and that's how this game rolls. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I had a feeling. That's why I was trying to go for the trying to get into the other little place. I had a feeling it was going to be mob rule. Optimized my NVIDIA RTX 4080 earlier, and I noticed that the first time I loaded some games, that took a little longer to load up. I guess it was redoing the game assets. All right. Back to square one. All right, so yeah, so basically this is what I was talking about. I could use them to construct things. And I was thinking about putting a line of them here, logs. All right, and a line of them here, just outline this, leave this open, and then just put some crates over the top of it. And it's a little bit of a roof. So. Flip the truck, get killed, lose all my work. All right. That pebble really threw me for a loop. Now we're gonna do things a little differently. See, so none of these things. No, that can't be moved. But I don't want to move that. All right, so let's do this. Let's get something to eat. Do the eating thing. Yeah, I grabbed it and then I died. Let's eat that. Don't need that in there. Don't need that in there. Don't need that in there. Need that in there. Keep the food. Bring you down. Hatch it in there. That in there. Okay, this is a 9 mil and this is a 45, I think, right? Okay, what's the other? How much ammo for the 40? Yeah, see, I have 26 rounds for that. There's the jack. Crowbar on me. Well, the neat thing is we don't have to go look in the areas we already looked, so. Yeah, I knew I had crowbars. I had the car jack. I need to grab that. Keep saying that. All right, let's see what's in here. No, down. Yeah. Oh, you know, for once they should give us like full propane bottles. I'm gonna keep that one. I don't need these at the moment because I've got no. Drop that. Do this. Do that. Funny, I can run out, but I can't run in. And also, we know that there's a mist event coming, so. I'm not going to deal with those smaller ones. We're going right for the big ones. Oh. Drop my flashlight. There is something I spotted from up there. Where the hell did I see it? I'll just grab that. So. Yeah, that barrel can be moved. That barrel can be moved. These. I don't really have anything I want at the moment. Think it'll stay? I don't see it floating in the air. Yeah, I'm gonna need supplies out of those houses, all these houses, but not right this very second. Moving day. All right. Oh, look. Did you see it? The meat was there for a second, and then now it disappeared. That's that new phase in and out type meat. Interdimensional phasing meat. That's right. Look, it's put a dent in it. No, I didn't. Yeah, we'll organize that later on. Let's see what else. Oh. Now we're gonna get those 2 crates. Have to fight the guys, get the crates. Get back before the mist event. Actually, we go this way. The hell did I hit? That? Yeah, these back roads. Oh well, let's just go around. Now I've already grabbed the ones that were here. There was 3 of them. None up there. hate paying for the same real estate twice. Well, at least we know where I saved. And as a matter of fact, when you save and spawn close to the base, these guys don't show up. Yeah, how quick it happens. I should stop rushing them. Will I learn my lesson? No. John, do you play PlayStation 2? Is that way you're our PlayStation? You can not going to buy games? Right. That was an interesting topic. You brought that up. That's really controversial right now. All right. I think you told me once. Yeah, I don't think they're. Make sure. Yep, they're here. Well, let's actually play the game instead of rushing around. Oh, I got my shoddy ammo back, or at least one round. Look at that. Take it. What else? Now, back to this mess. Well, I think they're all going to go that way eventually, John. I mean, Xbox is in a pickle right now. PlayStation, practically all of PC gamers I know are on Steam. That's why I have such a large drive, so I can store games, but it's impossible to store all the games I have, so that's the convenience of Steam, is that I can remove them, delete them, reinstall. Thank you. What I don't like is single player games requiring to be online. That's a big issue. And if you don't support it anymore, that's good. That's fine. Doesn't mean you have to remove it. I paid for it. You know, don't be touching my games after I bought them. If you don't want to support it, I get it, but doesn't mean you have to remove my access to it. Let me see. Okay, it stayed. All right. Now. Oh. Is there anything up there? First things first. I don't know if I can get back up there. Some versions you can, some versions you can't. Let's see. No, I don't want broken gun parts. Don't need that at the moment. The Beverly Hillbillies. All right, that's an old reference. I'm dating myself there. What condition are these? 100% equipped. Getting a new wardrobe. Can I use that? Yes, I can. Can I get that? I don't know. Gotta find out. Think it'll stay? We'll find out. No, it doesn't come with me. And I didn't fill the tank on this one. I don't know if there's any. I mean, I do want those eventually. I don't want to count. Let's get these back home. Let me save. I wanted to see if I can get up this one. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Yeah, you can. All right. Yeah, I have a hard time sometimes spending $60, $70 on a game, and it's just on the computer. It's like, but then again, once I bought it from them, I can always download it again if my drive crashes. So for me, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other on that. But I get you on that. I used to be a big, I'm going to date myself again. I had a huge collection of VHS. Then I switched everything over to DVD. And then Blu-ray came out. And after buying my like 4th or 5th disc on Blu-ray, I'm like, what am I doing here? That's for the trailer. I mean, for the TV. I want. All right, we're gonna attach the trailer. Oh, shut up in there. Beverly Hillbillies. We'll see if it stays. All right. We'll be back. Reach it. Close enough. All right. Oh, thing of beauty, thing of beauty. All right, well, I might as well grab other stuff while I'm here. Wait, save. Well, my genre was horror movies. I mean, how many different versions of Dawn of the Dead, Romeo's version, can I get? A lot. All right, if that gas can's there, I'm going to open up these, open these things up. Grab that. I think I have this key too. Not sure if I do or not. Find out. Right, we're in like Flint. Yeah, I'll just take everything. Leave that shirt there. Take the revolver. You know, I could trade that. So. Already got a laptop. Taking the Molotov. Leaving the door open. Why? Because we want to. What was in here last time? We left stuff. I'm taking the food. What am I doing? Grab that. Shopping, and I should be just grabbing stuff. There you are. Get those. Well, I liked Romeo's versions of all the zombie movies. Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Even the remake of Night of the Living Dead. I guess from 90-something. 97, 96. Then Return of the Living Dead, where Not as serious. And at first, I didn't really care for him because I wanted something, you know, more serious, gritty, like Dawn or Night of the Living Dead. But over time, you know, they're part of the family, so. All right. Nailed down, we're taking it. I don't want that anyway. Look at my thirst. Let's do another one. I'm going to save that drink for later. Med kit. Yep, now we got a mist event. Thought that was a body. All right, let's roll. I want to break an ankle. Run, Forrest, run! All right, let's look around. I wish the dev would fix the headlamps on this this version. Yeah, Savini's work is really cool. You hear the story about Day of the Dead? There's a scene when the guy gets torn apart and all the guts and everything. Well, that was filmed like on a Monday, and they had bought all that stuff on a Friday. And to save money, someone unplugged the refrigerator. So come in Monday when they had to film, it was rancid, and they still used it. So all them extras and actors were gagging in real life while they filming that scene. That's in Savini's interview. Gagging zombies. That's a new one. No, we're gonna head back. Dude, they're all over this town. Look at that. Look at these two walking off into the sunset together. Shit. I knew I was going to miss that one. Well, there's 3 of them down there. I might build a platform to get over here. Let him calm down. Calm down. Okay, you can walk away now. I don't know how many are down there. I don't know how many I've killed, like 5, 6. Yes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. Nope, I heard one more. All right. Another one right there. Any more? Shit. Damn it. All right, that's good enough for now. We'll get some work done. Yeah. want to make sure none of them follow me, chase me back up. One of them, last time one of them did. Yeah, it's clearing up now. We're here trying to build something and one comes up and kills me. Yeah, there's a method to this madness. All right, now put our building materials together. Quick inventory, 1, 2, 3. There's more of these. I need more log. Let's see. This should be ready to go, right? I'm at 100% on this bad boy. Our giant Lego set. Actually, Lincoln logs. Anybody remember the Lincoln logs? I'm really dating myself there. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't drop anything. All right, let's see. It looks a little funky, but all right. Make it work. All right. Yeah. Actually, you need to come forward. Oh, I already dropped. No, that's not one. I thought I dropped one right there. See it? That's actually part of the wall we built. I was already going to get upset. It all shook up over nothing. Why is this one shorter than the rest? Put it here. Oh, no, it's not. It's just visually. All right. The visual thing. Play with that later. When you can't get exactly what you want, you make do with what you could find. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what I noticed. So I think it's because some of these trees are smaller, thinner. So it gave me that, for a moment, the visual, but then as soon as you laid it down, it defaulted to the one size. So that's cool. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. going to do it all the way around yet. Well, this is going to be higher. We know that. All kinds of crooked. Oops. I need some Y. Take you out of there. Yeah. Look at this. And we're defying all kinds of gravity here. Yeah, I was thinking about that, or I could do this. Well, I think it was going to be a combination of it. On my building log. I mean, I could just use these things for decorations, what I could do in the future. Just out of there. Alright, so. Need to go. Alright, so. Out of the way. Do a quick inventory. What do we got? Doesn't need to be tall, as tall. Still be too tall, but whatever. Fishing line, huh? Yeah, well, it works. That's the way it's going to happen. Or we could do something different in time. This one is wider. This one should fit. Look at that. Yeah. So need to straighten it a little crooked. Bring it to me. Line it up. What the hell? You know, it's all about semantics. Let's do this. Use the force, John. Now, how tall is that log? Look at that. Yeah. Too bad I can't lie these logs lengthwise. Can't lie these logs. Lay these logs. All right, so another thing I was thinking about doing, giving the place the castling up effect look. And I need to build a perch. See, the other thing I could do, well, you guys are here, watch it. I was toying with that idea. I'll show you in a minute. This kind of thing. Where the hell are you? Here? Here. The problem is it hangs over a little bit. That's all right. It's all going to be wood. The only issue I have is that it gives me poles here, so I have to line these up. I mean, I don't mind this one, and I don't mind that one. But, I mean, when I'm sitting here watching football, you know. So, this would have to be my guide, the one straight ahead. As soon as it disappears, it's in that wall. The only problem is that I can't tell how straight I am this way. So that's straight. If I come too far to my left, it'll interfere with the step. It's the wall. Okay with the overhang. It'll all look wood. Tall enough for me to get in. I can crouch down a little bit. Hidden behind the wall once I build it. A couple of pillars in the house look decorative. Columns. Now, I was thinking about doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so. Let's see. I can always tear it down, so. Okay, so what I need, many nails and hammer. Oh, I have everything. Oh boy. I'm using the force, Luke. Okay, let's swap. This I don't know if that one's the loaded one or not. All right, let's just, I need this stuff. I gotta make nails. Don't need you. Don't need you. Need the hammer. candy bars together. What the hell? I didn't mean to drop you. Get over here. I need a saw. You make boards, but I got boards up on top. I don't need everything immediately. I just need something to start. Oh, I took the bench inside. All right, so nails. When you need a bajillion. When you need them now. Well, just in time for a storm. Hope I didn't leave the sunroof open on the truck. Okay, so I don't need... Wow, look at that. Saw wood and the rain disappears. I don't have any room. Maybe do some more. No, I gotta drop something here. Molotov cocktail. That. What do I need? More plank. One more. Really? More? More. Alright, so it gives me some deflection from the rain. Now, let's see if we can fill this in. How's that look? You're all excited? I know you guys are. I got these two. And yes, I'm going to empty these things out eventually from what they have inside them. I think it looks all right. Not the greatest. All right, so. Now, I could actually build a... It all depends on... Now that I got the ramp, I could build little stairs to get up there, or I could just do the little hoppy thing. See if we can do this platform. Well, because I was working through the rain. That's wood foundation, no. What is it? Because I could height adjustment, just control doesn't work. It wants to build it up here. That's a shame. I do it that way. I mean, if I, that's my crap. What if the short platform? There's a shorter platform, right? All right, medium. This is small. No, see, it's the same difference. What I want to do is sink this right here where that AC unit is, and build a ramp. We line these up. I was playing around with this the other day. I mean, I could do this kind of thing. That. That. You don't think I just trapped myself? Better not have. I think I did. I'm going to kind of do this back-to-back thing, or front-to-front. This one, dude, it's getting too dark. Can't even see what I'm doing. If I do this, argument's sake, like I could see it in the back. Just to say, right? I can align it better. I don't want these things down here showing. So let's what do we have? 3 candy bars and a can of soup. I don't think I have anything on the truck. Anyway, we got to do a marauder raid. This will give me a little bit of hydration. All right, enough of that. Go to sleep. What time is it here? It's only 10. All right, so now we can actually see what we're doing. We go cancel that. That was just for. See, I was trying to see what I'm talking about. Buttress against each other. Let's cancel that. Save the flashlight. So, need to get that. We're gonna need that and that. Let me make sure. Got 2 rounds of that. This is the right revolver I have. Let me see what I got going here. All right, 10 rounds. 139 rounds. 2 rounds of that. That's crap. This is... We got 2 rounds of that. We're going to hit the big base. We got to do a raid. Always need a Pepsi before the raid. Yeah, they'll never hear us coming with this big old trailer coming. Yeah, we came up the back this time. Usually we go through the front. Of course, the minute I start streaming, I get all kinds of phone calls and text messages. Bad guy. Where'd he go? I really screwed that one up. Come on. The sniper up there. Oh, I totally overshot it. Oh, he scared the shit out of me. He's outside the fence. Where are you coming? Go. 2 rounds in the shoddy. All right, let's go get him. Problem is, I go this way, there's a sniper up there. Where'd you go? There you go. Guy's making his round. I gotta pick him off. Somebody doesn't come up behind me. I don't want to. All right. I don't know if I got him or not. I don't see him moving around up there anymore. Got my 45 out. Where did this other guy go? Take the house. It's in the house. See? Or is he upstairs? I can't never tell with the sound in this game sometimes. Shotgun. Yeah, we cleared this out a while ago, but there's some Molotovs we want. I mean the fishing pole. There's another RPG round. Oh, there's 2 of them. Nice. Take the food. I don't have the AK. I get a shot on them. I don't see the guy in the tower anymore, so. Look at that. Anti-gravity spray paint. See, we need all these supplies. Want that crate. Want these. Want this one. Want the 50 caliber. Why? Because I put it on my truck. Do another RPG. I'm tired of this dude walking around out there. All unopposed. Isn't there a way to get on the... I thought there was a way to get on the balcony up here. Take him out. He's probably by the front door. Wait till he walks by. Oh, look at all that. Yeah, okay, so when you're fighting him, he's got a sniper rifle. You kill him, and it's a broken handgun. I know. I'm complaining. You know what I just realized? There's usually another. Yeah, there he is. There's another sniper on the other side. Keep forgetting. There's 2 towers. Another sniper rifle. Look at that. Wait for it. Yeah, if you're wondering why I put a silencer on the front of this rifle, so it's real quiet. Not really good for gameplay, but it does my ego really good. All right, so let's look around now. There's stuff here we can use. Oh, let's do this. What do you have? You got stuff. Cherries. I dropped everybody by the garage, right? Shoddy. Good. Take it. Yep, 2 explosive arrows. A pair of gloves. More shoddy and a real grenade. Not one of them fragments. Well, this is yes, this is grenade fragment. I don't want that. That was it. Thought I dropped more out here. Broken gun. All right, let's go shopping. That away. We need that. I'm gonna put that in the truck. Well, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Can I grab that? Yes, we can. Can I grab that? Yes, I can. Let's put that in there, 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 this, that, and that. And we gotta do a lot of. We're gonna be loading up this truck trailer. I'll bring it closer. Duh. Mountain, Mohammed Mountain. All right, so. The fertilizer yet, although that's going to be a thing. I don't want any of that yet. Need to look at that. What else can we get? Need that. We picked up the saw, and that's a saw arm. So it's the thing I want. Right, we need this scrap. Well, you know what? Oh, I forgot about that. We can grab that. Propane. We have to do the mission so we can rescue the thing, so we can get the thing. We can do the thing. Anything else here? Ooh, I'd like that. All out of propane. Grab the 50 caliber. Make some coffee. Coffee grinder. Car battery, don't need that. Don't have that. Jumper cables, we're good with that. We're all right. Make that, we're gonna need it eventually. Need that. And where is it? That. Runway. Okay, so coffee grinder, coffee pot, propane burner, so we can make coffee. That. Yeah, they're gonna respawn in their house. They're like, well, we've been robbed, right? Actually, I think a whole bunch of stuff, once you do start doing the mission, I think a bunch of that stuff's going to respawn anyway. I'd rather have it with me. We grab the 50 caliber, stick it in the thing. Check the other tower. The AK is still here, yes. America. Ammo. Look at, they have candlelight bathing. Look at that. God, these guys are like happening. Well, John, you know. Well, it is a thing, you know. Ooh. How am I anyway? We gotta load up some stuff. I don't need in here. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I can trade a lot of this stuff too. So. Another RPG just hanging out. Another 50 caliber. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, we want to do that. Let's eat something. All right, so I got coffee ground. I got a coffee grinder. I've got coffee pot. I got a burner. See, there's another coffee pot. Percolator, excuse me. Okay, this is only 47%. Mine at home is better. Mine's better. All right, what else? More coffee. I think our food stuff we should be able to stack, but that's just me crying. Shit, how many have I got? 7. I think I have 8 RPG rounds now. I think. Could be wrong. We're gonna need all this stuff. Ooh, bottle of water. How's my thirst? Actually, not that bad. I know what I want to do. Take the other one. Ow. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Stop. I don't need my bow at the moment. I'm not gonna skin anything. But I don't want to put too much just random stuff everywhere. Okay. Arrows. Some RPGs. All the time. Come back for the food. Yeah, they're gonna respawn. They have no food. All their clothes gone. All the ammo's gone. They're gonna have to rethink their life choices about being, you know, being bandits. Up here. Something interesting, cool, or something I need. I got AC. No comment about the AC. All right. Taking food. Soda. I drink my coffee black, so I don't need the sugar. Literally. Do I want the frying? No. All right. Grab the, I don't need a knife. Grab the 50 caliber. What else is up here? Machete. I'm gonna take all of that. Take you. I don't need a machete. No, it's just an empty box. Ooh, yes. I grabbed another sniper rifle. I have one with me and one for the fireplace mantle. How about that? Yeah. There's something in here I can carry. I haven't visited you in a while. What I'm gonna do? Food, and you're coming with. And I'll make this part of the truck's permanent setup later on. I'll get these organized. All right, we're gonna check out that sniper nest on our way over there. Let's make sure not something else we could use. Yeah, I haven't. Oh, this can't even go up that one. I was gonna say I've never been up there. Probably why. This dude's still sitting here. No. Yeah, sniper rifle with a revolver. else up here? No. Actually, you know what? I don't chance that. I'm going to shove this big 50 caliber in that tiny little filing cabinet. See that? And that. And that. Okay. Look at that. It's all filed it under gun. G for gun. All right. Well, that's it. I'm going to call it a night here. John, thanks for stopping by. Anarchist, good to see you stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and save here. Call it a night. Hope everybody has a good evening or good morning, depending on when you see this. John Mainframe, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. Talk to you guys later. I think I might be doing maybe a new game tomorrow, or I might do Outbreak Island. I don't know. We'll decide. Put your choice down below in the comment section. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.